racing through the tunnel cause I see the light. And I'm about to give it everything I got in spite of all of my fears and all of my tears. I'm about to switch it up and start to change the gears. Definitely go all out. Ain't no time for me to postpone and say not now. It's a downhill trip with no brakes, bruh. Know what I was doing, so I counted all the stakes, bruh. Dream catcher, I ain't planning on stopping, no hell nah. It's so crazy how from doing this like all the day, bruh. I'm so addicted to it that I can't give it up, bruh. It already got me hooked, no way of letting go now. Just so you know, bruh, I'ma chase it. Been running so long that I got shoes with no laces. Wishing of having a bunch of watches with a whole lot of different gold faces. Success coming soon and I can already taste it. Dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. It's a dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. I said dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. I said dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one.
I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. I'm a Raider, like old school John Madden, Rich Gannon, and Marcus Allen. Attitude like John Gruden. We got loyal fans, they all rooted. Yeah, that's the sound of it. Let me hear it again, show 'em how the town does it. When we come through, just win, baby, what we gon' do? Got the other team shaking, cause we hitting hard. R.P. Jack Tatum, and R.P. Al Davis. Never been a traitor, I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. All I make is highlights, that was Crabtree. Whole crowd do the wave, do the max beat. And my favorite 32, that was Jack T. I look better in a silver and a black tee. When you thought we fell off, Raiders right back. Only one eye and win, eye patch. At the Coliseum, about to make the fire crack. All I make is hard hits like Khalil Mack. Yeah, D-Card, we stars. Bo Jackson, jersey number 3-4. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. I'm a Raider.
Intercepted in the end zone by Charles Woodson. Second career touchdown on a punt return. Will you believe it? Punt return by Tim Brown. The extra point is in.
This was our finest hour. This was the finest hour in the history of the Oakland Raiders. The Tom Flores, the coaches, and the great athletes. Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
Yo, What's going on, Raider Nation, man? Welcome to another edition of the Tailgate Talk, man, where we don't ban, we don't block, we smoke our shit, we talk our talk, man. This is the Power Hour with Jack Bauer, man. You get about a whole hour of me and Jack Bauer giving you all things Raiders, man. What's good with you, Jack?
RaiderBen in the motherfucking house, man. What's good with you, brother? How you been, man?
Shit, I'm cool, and I fucking did a show earlier, and shit, I was fried earlier, boy. I'm gonna hold you, gang.
And I heard a little bit of the heat, man. I couldn't tune in for too long, but I heard you and Pizzle going in. And
yeah.
You know, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is when all the bullshit stops, right? Raider Nation, look. This game on Saturday, there's some players that have to perform in this game. Yep. I don't give a fuck that this is the first preseason game. I don't give a fuck,
Chris, what up, Pizzle?
Where your draft status is at. I don't give a fuck, you know, who's in front of you on the depth chart. There are some names that we're going to bring up today, guys, that have to play well or they're going to get a lot of criticism come Saturday afternoon, night, and Sunday on to the next game. And so that's some of the things that I want to talk about. And also, just in general, like, because I know we talked about the running game yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Where do you think this youngster Dylan Lobby's going to come in at, man? Do you think he can be a piece? Because, I mean, I'm seeing him in the passing game be a piece. I'm not too sold on Samir in the passing game like that. And he seems a little bit more versatile on Samir. He may not be as hard running, as hard hitting, but with the offense that we got, depending on what Lou Gessie brings, do you think he can be an asset, you know?
Well, me personally, bro, what up, we the people? I think Labe is going to be a huge part of our offense, and I think it's probably going to happen more sooner than later. I just don't see bell cow running back on Zamir White, bro. Like, his vision is extremely questionable, dude. If the offensive line isn't blocking well, he's gonna struggle. He's for sure gonna struggle. I'm interested to see this game for Labe, because I want to see what his vision and shit looks like. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it can't get worse than Zamir White's vision, dude. Zamir White's vision's like the dude from Mr. Deeds that lives in the trailer with the cross-eyes, bro. Like, right. That's Zamir White's vision, bro. And Dylan Labe, he's such an asset in the passing game, dude. He's got, you know, a well-formed route tree as a running back. You know, and when you talk about guys that come out of these small schools that are late round draft picks, these guys come in with a huge chip on their shoulder.
You got
know what I mean? And he's in a great position to be able to move up the depth chart. You know, I mean, he's in a running back room that, if I'm just being honest, ain't the best running back room. It is probably one of the poorer running back rooms that I've seen for the Raiders in a long time, just based off names that are in there, you know? So, I'm honestly, bro, like, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I'm expecting great things out of that Labe kid, dude. Like, I don't, like you said before, right, when we were reading reports, right, about, oh, well, you know, if the defense is, if we're going to believe the reports that the defense is that good, you know what I'm saying, that we got to believe that Bauer's is good, right, because he's killing the shit. Well, if the defense is that good and Labe's out there killing shit, then that's something we need to be, you know, mindful of. What up, All Eyes on G, My Opinion, Mod Father Jesse, D Menace, Wild Turkey, man. I see all you guys, man. What's good with y'all?
And that's a good point. That's a good point because, I mean, and correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, not correct me if I'm wrong, but tell me, give me info. How many good reports have we heard out of training camp when it came to guys on the offense? Other than Bowers and maybe Lobby, have we heard good things about quarterbacks? I mean, what about offensive linemen? What about other receivers? I mean, I think we did have one rookie receiver that's doing this thing that they're thinking about putting him, you know, or giving him some burn on Saturday, right? Forget the youngster's name. Maybe I should have it. But other than that, like, who else on offense is really stepping up and showing some extra promise in the offseason? Not that they have to, but I mean, whose name is ringing bells?
There's
So my
not
thing
very
is,
many, bro.
right. So my thing is, if we're hearing Lobby, and I did go back and I looked at his highlights. Dude, he's got, I mean, and take it for what it's worth, bro. I know this was division, whatever, right? But when I look at a running back get in front of some motherfuckers, bro, and keep going and not get taken down from the back, pause, that to me, that shit means something, bro. That shit means something. And a lot of Dylan Lobby's, man, when, highlights, once he got in front of the defense run, he was a home run hitter. I don't expect that from him in the NFL because the speed of the game is probably times 10 what he's dealing with. But just the fact that he was able to use his ability to get out in front and get to that point, to me, was impressive. I saw a lot of tape on him when he like we was talking about in the passing game. I mean, like real nice routes, man. I mean, he's really routing guys up, man, and making real good solid catches in the passing game. So if you ask me, all right, on third down, okay,
What up, Ralph?
and we got an issue with pass rushing and things like that, and you got a running back that can catch out of the backfield. And if he could pick up some blitzes, I don't see how he's not gonna play, bro. You know?
And we have to keep in mind too, like, even though, like, I know some people aren't huge on Josh Jacobs and shit, and a lot of people are upset about the way he departed the Raiders and shit. But just from a football aspect of it, Josh Jacobs was a hell of a pass blocker, dude. Like, right. Dude, he used to put his fucking neck on the line to protect whatever quarterback we had. And in my opinion, that's what made Jacobs an every down running back. And not only that, but he continued to get better and better throughout the years of his career catching the football. I don't see that same kind of blocking in Zamir. I think that's going to have to be a huge, hopefully that was a huge part of his offseason workout plan, which is getting better in the passing game. I've seen some drills where he's working on his hands, but that third down running back spot is going to be a huge spot to look forward to on Saturday, just because you have, 3 or 4 guys, I think, that can play that role, and we have to see which one can play it the best. I mean, Amir Abdullah's low-key kind of been our third down back for the last couple of years. We brought in Alexander Madison. He's somewhat of a third down back. He can block. He's got, actually, that's one thing that Alexander Madison, what up, Alfredo, I think gets probably not brought up enough about him, as much as, we talk about, he's not the best of runners and he has fumbling problems. He's a great blocker. So you have Alexander Madison, Amir Abdullah, and then we have Dylan Labe. And then, so there's going to be some competition there for that third down spot, dude. Like I said, me personally, I don't think Zamir White's an every down running back, dude. I think he's a 2 down back. I think he's a first and second down back, third down back. Third down, he's got to come off the field. I got to see more of his pass blocking, how he's developed into a pass protector this year as a running back, protecting the quarterback on passing downs. But based off what I've seen over his career, dude, that's going to be a position that we got to have to see one of these other running backs carve out a role for themselves in the preseason.
So you mean to tell me, let's say I was in Dylan Labe's ear, right? And I was to tell him, hey, look, bro, all you got to do is make sure you pick up the motherfucking blitzes, right? And out of the backfield, you are on first and second down, you become a issue on first and second down. Because we know you can catch out of the backfield, right? But we want to know, in the NFL, can you pound that shit through the tackles and become a first and second down guy? Mm-hmm. If it's 2 things I'm telling him, pick up them blitzes. And I mean, you can't change a guy overnight, but I'm just saying, work on those 2 things. You get what I'm saying? And you're going to find yourself with a starting role in this league, and let alone the Raiders. Because the only time I see him coming out is if we need maybe a short yard down or first down, or they know we're running and we know they're coming 8, 9 in the box, shit like that. That may not be for him. But spread formation, You know, you got Devontae, Trey Tucker, you got Bowers, you got the shit looking pretty. You may want to throw him out there as another mismatch that's different, like a Charlie Gardner type of thing. You know, I don't mean to keep bringing up the old Raiders, but like a Charlie Gardner type of role. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although Gardner could run between the tackles, that's another story. But I'm just saying, but enough on him, man. Unless you wanted to keep going on that, but I wanted to bring that up because I really not sold on Zamir White. I still want to give him a shot, but as far as these games coming up, I think Dylan Lobby, bro, has to put himself out in front of the other two guys on the depth chart, bro. 3 guys. That's just me.
Bro, I'm 100% with you. I feel like this is going to be an opportunity for Labe to showcase what he's been doing against our defense, which has been, rumored to be pretty fucking good this year, right? And expectations, especially even from national media, is that our defense is going to be that good this year. Alex, let me just say something, bro. Like, and this is no disrespect to these running backs, but Alexander Madison and Amir Abdullah aren't very good, bro. There's a reason why they're backup running backs. Yeah,
they're mid at best, bro.
There's a reason why they're backup running backs in the National Football League. In my opinion, Zamir White's a backup in the National Football League until proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, this is a great opportunity for Labe to get on the football field, grab the bull by the horns, bro, and run away with this running back competition, bro. Like, I really feel that way, especially if he's like, based off the depth chart, he's like the 4th running back, right? At minimum, he's the 3rd running back, right? So that means when he comes in, he's gonna be playing against nothing but bums. So he's gonna have a great opportunity to showcase what he can do against weaker talent. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think, that's when I feel like somebody that has the skill set that he has should be able to run away with that. Because like I said, no disrespect to Amir Abdullah and Alexander Madison, they're not great running backs. They're backups for a reason, and that what there's one thing that Labe has that those dudes don't, bro, is he's got toughness, bro. He's got like short yardage quickness, not just like long burst, but he gets gone, he goes, and like once he gets the ball, bro, he just goes. He's a lot, dude. He's a lot like Bauer is, bro.
Bro, people gonna laugh at me, and I don't care. They can laugh at me. I was saying that this dude is a poor man's Christian McCaffrey, bro, and not just because he's like white or nothing, but I don't even know if he's white, but he's lighter skinned. I don't know, but I'm just saying because the kickoff returning, the punt returning. You know what I'm saying? You could put him at running back. I believe you could put that motherfucker in slot if you really, really wanted to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think he's a versatile player, and I think with the other 3 running backs really not being versatile, they're kind of like plug and play based on like a situation. That shit get predictive, bro.
Yep.
It get very, very predictive, bro. When like remember you used to always say, man, we knew we wasn't passing when Marshawn Lynch was in the run. When Marshawn Lynch was the running back,
and we knew, and they knew we weren't running when motherfucking what was the running back we had? Jalen Richard was on the field. They're like, oh, yeah,
Jalen Richard. Thank you.
We had Jalen Richard. They're like, nope, they're not running the football.
That part. So I'm saying, so my thing is, if you can get a guy like Dylan Labe, you get him up to speed. I think the sky's the limit, bro. We got to see what his athleticism is like on the next level. Time to tell on Saturday, because he's going to get some burn. But we'll see. Another player, man. Another player that has to 100% have a good game on Saturday. There's no question about it. Tyree fucking Wilson, bro. If you
I
don't
said that
go
same
out
shit
there
on my
and
show
dominate,
earlier.
bro, if you don't go out here and dominate, right? I'm talking dominate. Like, I need to see reckless abandonment, 2 sacks, tackles for loss.
That part.
I need to see this dude wreaking havoc to where when we throw the tape on the next day, we're going to see a gang of shit that we didn't even know he did. Moving motherfuckers out the way, taking on double teams, all the type of shit that they like to chop and screw and show you the next day. We need to see all that shit. We need to also see some statistics too, bro. We need to see you get the quarterback down, get the running back down, You can't just be another guy out there on the field. No. You don't have the luxury, Tyree. You got to be one of them dudes, bro. You got to be one of them dudes for 2-3 plus quarters because you need a lot of burn, big homie. You need a lot of burn. And you got another dude who's going to get way more burn than you and more money than your ass. And you may not even be on the motherfucking team, big dog. So my advice to you is to be the best player on that field come Saturday. Forget the quarterbacks. Forget Dylan Lobby that I said. Forget the other team and who they playing for. Tyree, if you're not the best player on the field, your ass is grass. That is the fucking fact, bro.
Bro, I said that same shit earlier, bruh. Because this motherfucker, dog, and this is no disrespect to Kuntz, because I like Kuntz, right? Dude, you were a first-round pick, top pick in the draft, and you just got beat out by, like, what was Kuntz, like a third-round pick or something, bro? Like, you just let him beat you out. And then you're going to go into the preseason game and play against, like, third stringers. Dude, if you don't dominate them third stringers and make the Raiders second guess themselves if they should pay Malcolm Kuntz or not, bro, you're not setting yourself up for a future with the Raiders, bro. The Raiders are in a bind right now having to pay Malcolm Kuntz because of yo ass not panning out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Tyree Wilson panned out and was every bit of what they thought he was, we wouldn't even be talking about re-signing Malcolm Kuntz right now. You know what I'm saying? We'd be talking about how good Tyree's going to be. You know, and unfortunately, Tyree's in a fucked up spot, dude. And he, like you said, bro, I said this earlier on my show, bro, he's got to perform. Last preseason, he didn't get to play because he was fucking injured. You're not injured no more. You're healthy. Now, this year, not only are you not injured and healthy, but when you do get on that football field, dude, you're going up against third stringers, bro. You better be tossing linemen, bro, to the side.
It's
You're so
slinging
good, bro.
shit, bro.
Just slinging shit. You better come in there like Bobby Boucher and shit. You feel me? Like
jumping over the line and shit.
Bo Jackson on defense type shit, boy. You playing bums. And if you don't, at the end of that night, your ass is going to be flamed. I'm doing Black Saturday 3 hours after the game, and if your ass does not perform, you getting a whole goddamn segment, boy. Flamethrower, boy. What up, Charles City? What up, James Furpo?
That motherfucker ain't got no leeway whatsoever with me, bro. I'm telling you. And in Raider Nation, y'all better not get this motherfucker no leeway either. I'm cutting all y'all off. Ain't no way. And me personally, I think he is the key to us having not a good defense, because I think we're going to have a good defense regardless of Tyree. He's the key to us having the #1 fucking defense in the National Football League, bro. I bullshit you the fuck not. If he can come together this season, he's the key. Because how else are you going to stop whatever, all the other shit we got going on and other shit emerging? We're not even bringing up the no-fly zone guys and the dudes to the linebacking core. Our coach is a fucking linebacker. We know they're going to be all together. We got units, bro, that's coming together slowly but surely. Your ass need to be one of the main big dogs in that unit because, like, to me, bro, like when I was watching the Super Bowls, bro, growing up, like in the mid 2000s, how I saw the New York Giants win the Super Bowl, they defensive line was causing havoc, bro. Yep. They had 4 Hall of Famers on that line. When I saw Tampa Bay win a Super Bowl, they had 4 fucking Hall of Famers on that line. Like when you got 4 solid dudes on the line, it's pretty much guaranteed Super Bowl, bro. Yep. It's pretty much guaranteed. Look how Baltimore Ravens, I mean, they had exquisite linebacker play, but their defensive line was great. You got great defensive line play, not good, but great. You're punching your fucking ticket to a Super Bowl. And Tyree is the difference between us having a 4-star line or a 5-star line. That's just how it is. He has to perform, bro. And if he doesn't, man, I think you need to trade him sooner than later. If not this season, trade him while he still has value as a quote-unquote first-round pick. Don't sit there and wait till we show his ass on tape. Get his ass. Look, and my thing is, even with him not having that quick release that some of us talk about, look, if you ain't got the quick release, if you ain't got the quick twit muscles or whatever the fuck they call it, no problem. As long as you're causing havoc when you get to the cut, when you contact the player and you pushing his ass down, that's all the fuck I worry about. You ain't gotta have the quickest release. If you ain't blessed with it, you ain't blessed with it. But once you make contact, you need to perform some type of move, bull rush, have some type of something to get home. If you ain't getting home, if you ain't got nothing to get home, you need to just be bull rushing. If you can't bull rush the motherfucker, then bro, you wasting time and space. You wasting time and space.
That's the part. That's the part, Jack. It's not all just the get off with Tyree. You know, his get off has a lot to do with it, because if by the time you're like 100% already going at the lineman's already in his stance. He's ready to snatch you. You know what I'm saying? You got to get there. This shit.
You got to punch him first.
Yeah, most motherfuckers might not understand, dude. Defensive line and offensive line battles, dude, it's a lot of hand fighting. And it's usually the dudes with the better hands are the ones that win a lot. That's the reason why Max Crosby wins a lot. He has some great moves. Yes, he does, but he's extremely good with his hands. As soon as he rushes, bro, the linemen reach out to grab him. He just slaps their hands down. You know
That's
what I'm
how
saying?
Jared Allen was good. Jared Allen from the Vikings. He made a killing off slapping hands and doing that spin move.
They would take both their arms, bro, and just slap them. Like, it's not even a move, bro. Like, okay, you want to put your arms out, boom, slap yo dumbass. You know what I'm saying? So if Tyree Wilson issue is that by the time he gets there, the offensive line is in their stance already. He has no moves. And when the offensive line's already in their stance, it's hard to go and whip their hands, bro. Like, they're already like this. They're
already there.
Yeah, bro, they're already, you know what I'm saying, like, ready for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not trying to catch them as they're in their break. They're ready for you already, bro. And if they're already sitting there waiting for you, and you ain't got no motherfucking moves, dude, you're going to be in for a long fucking day. They're just going to, you better be able to keep their hands off of you. Because if they get their hands on you, dude, it's a fucking
You getting stuck. It's stuck. You're just getting stuck. You wasting time.
And I feel like that's one thing Tyree Wilson does have. He has long arms. If he can learn how to use his fucking arms and keep fucking offensive linemen's hands off him, he'll be really good. Just based off how long his arms are. You know what I'm saying? Especially because if they put him on the inside, which I'm going to say this, bro. You can't keep moving a motherfucker around, dude. You're going to fuck his career up. So if you want to put him on the inside, put him on the inside now and fucking leave him. Stop going defensive tackle, defensive end, defensive tackle. He's never going to work. You're going to get another Clee Farrell, and he's going to be off your team in 4 seasons. You know what I'm saying? It's not less than that. If they put him at D tackle, it's a huge advantage too, because guards aren't as fast to get into their stance as a tackle is. And also, their arms aren't as long as tackles. So he's able to, it'll be easier for him to swipe at a guard's arms.
And I believe his athleticism, he'll excel a little bit more over the slower guy. And he has put on some weight too. So I think he can actually take the physical pounding that it's going to take as well. You know what I'm saying? I think, like you said, because I've never been a fan of the musical chair shit either, especially on the offensive line. But on the defensive line, play guys where they're at. And I think if he can play defensive tackle, there's no need to interchange him with Kuntz. You just put him next to Wilkins, and we play fucking ball. We have a dream defensive line. But if he can't get into that role, I know a lot of people will say he's too small, and I get it. But I'm just saying, just imagine a line where he could play next to Wilson, right? Which Wilson would be next to Crosby, and then he'll be next to Kuntz, or whatever the fuck they want to do. It'll be unstoppable, bro. And to me, I think they have to find a way to make that happen. So I think Tyree needs to be at defensive tackle, and he needs to excel. That's just the way, because you're not getting burned. You're taking snaps from Kuntz is unheard of right now, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's not taking no snaps from Kuntz at all.
I don't even want you taking snaps at defensive end, even when Kuntz ain't in the game. You need to be taking all your shit at defensive tackle. You need to be taking all your shit at defensive tackle. Period. Them days is over with. You done lost that battle. Defensive tackle is you.
And you want to know the sad part about that, Jack Bauer? Is that we're about to settle playing this motherfucker at defensive tackle when Jalen Carter was on the board and he's a defensive tackle. So we just drafted a motherfucker, didn't work out, play him out of position when probably the best defensive tackle was right there on the board staring us right in our face.
Well, didn't Jalen Carter have some issues?
Yeah, he did have some issues, but still.
I mean, idea, but I mean, the
I mean, if
Raiders.
not him, we could have got Christian Gonzalez, boy. We needed a corner real bad.
I wanted Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah.
I wanted Christian Gonzalez.
I wanted
bad.
that I wanted Avery. I wanted the cornerback from Illinois the most, dude. His name's I'm missing his name right now. The dude the Seahawks took. That's who I wanted, bro. There was no way I thought he was gonna he was taking that high, bro. I thought Christian Gonzalez would be the #1 corner. Nope, that motherfucker was, dog. Can't think of his name. Will Witherspoon or fucking something like that. But yeah, that's who I wanted, bro.
Yeah,
but
I'm all for drafting corners and shit. I love corners. I love drafting corners high up, especially if they ball hawks, man. I'm all for that shit. I'm all for that shit.
Witherspoon's a physical fucking corner too. He played with Nate Hobbs at Illinois, bro. So
see,
he's a physical. That dude's a physical corner.
I like Nate Hobbs, man. I like our secondary, bro. I know we was giving Epson and Merrick a little heat yesterday, but man, I think they're gonna be all right, bro. I'm not even worried
about. All right. I think Merrick may fuck around and even be a Pro Bowl safety this year, bro. I think he's that fucking good. I think he's probably one of the best safeties in the AFC that nobody talks about.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I mean, does he get a ton of interceptions and shit? No, but go ahead, go show me a bunch of times where the Raiders get beat over the top.
And that's what the fuck his job is.
That's what his job is, exactly. I just think that once he gets the turnovers, bro, those Pro Bowls are gonna come, dude. Like I said, I could just be fanboying because I'm definitely fanboying a little bit, but I also understand how good Trayvon Merrick is. If you don't believe me, you can go look at his stats yourself. Don't knock him for that one bad year that he had, his sophomore slump year. You know what I'm saying? Go look at his rookie year and go look at the last year he just played, bro. He's one of the best safeties in the league, statistical-wise.
Man, you can never knock a player.
What up, Dark?
You can never knock a player for having one bad year, especially when they're young, bro. And if they showed you flashes, yeah. I mean, and he showed us flashes of what he could do, bro. So it wasn't like when he had that bad sophomore year, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I think he played pretty well last year, and I also think that, like we was talking about Palomao, I think with the emergence of his role, with that third safety coming down and him playing a hybrid, I think that's another thumper that we got down there. So, like I said, this defense, bro, I think we're gonna be a top 5 unit in the NFL. But like I said, in order for us to be the #1 defense, like bona fide #1, Tyree Wilson's got to become Tyree Wilson, bro. Who we thought he was.
And that's a great point, because if Tyree Wilson, ends up, panning out to be what a lot of people thought he's going to be, this dominant edge rusher, athletic freak and shit. If he pans out to be like that, bro, dude, having fucking Max Crosby and Malcolm Kuntz, Max Crosby for sure, playing like almost all the snaps. When they do take a breather, you get somebody like Tyree Wilson with all this fucking juice that he has, all this sauce, fresh, like dude's been sitting for like a quarter just waiting to come get the quarterback. Bro. Because that dude, like I said, and that's if he pans out to be, what the Raiders seen when they drafted him as high as he did. To me, though, dude, he's like I don't know. But if they can keep him, if he pans out and he comes off the edge fresh, we could have that good of a defense, because I don't know if there's going to be any other team in the NFL, maybe the Eagles, that would have like a rotation piece like that. Just a dude that's a first-round pick that can just come in on certain downs, you feel me? And then if he pans out, dude, and you can do, the Raiders could run NASCAR packages, dude. Wilkins, fucking Tyree, Max, and Kuntz, bro. So
if Tyree Wilson pans out, and Ben, I will not fucking fabricate shit. I will keep it straight down the line. But I'm trying to tell Raider Nation right now, bro. If Tyree Wilson pans out to be that first rounder like we thought, and he should, the Raiders will win the Super Bowl, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
That's a hot one right there.
Because I'm trying to tell you, bro. There's not going to be any situation in which offensive lines across the league are going to be able to stop all 4 of those guys. especially on crucial downs. You may get a 1st and 4. I'm talking about when it all count, everybody's money's on the line, 3rd and 12. You got Jack Jones, Hawk in the back there. You got a young Nate Hobbs back there. You got the linebacker core, Spillane and them niggas ball hawking. And then you got the top 4 guys in the league up front. It is lights out, bro. And it's a big if, bro. It's a really big if, but I think the rest of the defense, they're going to take that step, dude. I truly believe the defense is really taking that step. And if Tyree Wilson, he's the fucking key, bro. And it's sad because he's not showing any promise, even really in training camp from what I'm hearing. But fuck all that. We're going to press play come Saturday. And if he's not out there causing hell, then I'm going to dial back on my expectations on being the number 1 defense. Being the number 1 defense, right? You know, still going to have a top 5, top 10 unit. But I think we have makings of the best defensive unit in the league, bro. With that player living up to his expectations, bro. And next to the guys he's next to, if he doesn't, he never will.
Yeah. And it's crazy. It's crazy because if he does end up panning out, like you said, bro, it's these teams that usually have this great pass rush, bro, that's always there in the end. You know what I'm saying? As long as they don't have an offense that turns the ball over, that's why I keep preaching, don't turn the ball over. Don't turn the ball over. I don't give a fuck who the quarterback is. Don't come in and make poor decisions and turn the fucking ball over. Because our defense is going to get turnovers. But don't fucking make their job harder by turning the fucking ball over. You know what I'm saying? Because our defense needs to stay as fresh as possible, dude. You go out there and start throwing fucking picks, fumbling the fucking football, knowing damn well your defense is going to give you at least maybe 1 or 2 opportunities a game when they get you the ball back. Don't just fucking give it right back to them. You know what I'm saying? And a comparison that I have for Tyree Wilson, if they put him at defensive tackle, is when the Niners drafted DeForest Buckner, they drafted him. He played defensive end. He wasn't really that good, bro. Like, they didn't really get nothing out of him. First year or so, a lot of Niner fans and their organization thought he was going to be a bust. He's same frame, dude, 6'6" or some shit, 6'7", long, athletic motherfucker, right? That like a season later, they put him at defensive tackle, bro. He became one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL, bro.
Facts.
Very similar body style as Tyree Wilson. What Tyree Wilson has to do if he wants to play defensive tackle, which is what we've heard he's done, he's got to put on more muscle, and he's got to have to learn how to get off of the interior blocks. Like guards and shit, dude, they block a lot different than a fucking tackle, dude. Like these guys are maulers. They're trying to push you away. So I feel like at defensive tackle, his biggest flaw would probably be when they try to run the ball. But like you said, bro, critical situations, bro. Third downs, bro. Third down and long. When you know these motherfuckers about to throw the football, like as soon as that motherfucker's on the field with Kuntz and Crosby and Wilkins, dude, this motherfucker's got 3 seconds at best. You got 3 seconds, bro. All you just gotta look over at Jack and look at, you feel me, whoever's number 2, and you feel me, 3 seconds, bro. And all they gotta do, bro, is hold their joint for 3 seconds, and it's a wrap, dude. When you got defensive lines like that, dude, you got 3 seconds. And if it's 4th down and 10, and it's not like a quick slant where a motherfucker breaks a tackle or something, dude, good fucking luck, because you don't have 3 seconds ain't enough time for intermediate routes to develop, dude. You don't have that much time.
And that's my point, bro.
What up, Willie
That's
Wayne?
my point. And he gonna get a lot of one-on-ones too. So it's not like we ask him to excel, via double team and et cetera. You're gonna have opportunities as a first-round pick, right, to get one-on-ones next to 2 of the best defensive linemen in the league. And honestly, the last couple of years, one of the more improving defensive linemen in the league in Malcolm Coulson. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Raider fan. You can take the numbers. The guy's doing his shit. So if you getting these one-on-ones, bro, you have got to win. And if you win, it's over, because the other 3 guys are winning. They getting paid. One dude trying to get paid, they winning. You can't be the only dude not winning. And if everybody's winning, that makes this whole unit the best in the league. That's my point. because it's like you're not gonna have time to throw the ball, bro. It's just really that simple. It's not no deeper than that. Like, you're not gonna have time to throw the ball. Everything that you do pre-snap has got to be on point to where you're just throwing it in the spot and the receiver going there and get it like some Peyton Manning shit. Like, you got to be on on point timing, and you have to be on. You can't do, and this is why I think this is going to be the Chiefs' kryptonite. You can't be the quarterback that get back there, run around. Okay, get over there. Okay, I'm gonna throw a guy open. Okay, get open. Boom. You try to do all that tricky shit, you're gonna get fucked up. This ain't the foot. This ain't gonna be the defense for that. Jack Jones and them niggas back there, them boys back there not playing. And then of course, we know how Max Crosby brings that fear inside Pat Mahomes, bro.
Yep.
So if it ain't physical, it's mental. He's going, and then he's got a newfound friend. And then come on, if these other dudes is coming with it, there's not going to be a place where Mahomes is going to be able to shade. Because if you really watch some of these games, Pat Mahomes loves to kind of, when he hikes it, likes to kind of shade away from Max's side. And whoever's doing good on the other side, if they come in, he'll just take the sack. I don't know if y'all realize that. But if you got Wilkins in there and you got Kuntz coming in off the side, where the fuck is he going to go? He ain't going to be able to step up in the middle.
Yep.
Where the fuck is he going to go? He's going to step further back. He's going to probably step further back or take the fucking sack, guys. So this is what I'm saying. If this dude, Wilson, can excel with his one-on-ones, there's not going to be anything that they can do, bro.
And it's, if you want to put another thing into perspective, right? What teams usually have like great defenses, right? It's typically those teams that have a defensive front that can get there by just rushing four guys.
Correct.
If you can get to your to a point with your defense to where you don't have to blitz, you're gonna put your team in a very good spot. So I honestly feel like we may have just a good enough offensive line or a good enough fucking offense to fucking to where we ain't gonna have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And another thing I want to harp on too, bro, because basically what I'm bringing up is this game. People who don't have any wiggle room to fuck up, right? So we talked about Labe because of his situation and how far he is on the depth chart. We talked about that. We also brought up Tyrone, right? Now I'm gonna big up Tyree. I said Tyrone. I'm racist. Tyrone. I'm racist. I'm joking. So Tyree.
Be wilding over there, gang.
Tyree, right? And so this is obvious, but we got to bring it up. These two quarterbacks cannot afford to fuck up, bro. These two quarterbacks, bro, cannot afford to go out here and not push the ball down the field, not have crisp, clean drives. I don't want to see getting the playoff with 5 seconds to go on the shot clock or the time clock.
What up, so
we got to call timeouts. I don't want to see shit like that. I don't want to see, oh, you're supposed to go over there. No, you're supposed to go over there. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, come over. Let's do it again. I don't want to see that shit. I need to see both them dudes completing damn near. I know this ain't realistic, y'all, but hear me out. I want to see both them dudes completing every fucking pass because their job is on the line. And if the receiver ain't catching it, I want them on their ass. What are you doing? Why you didn't catch it? Hey, get a new rookie in here. He ain't ready. Get him because my shit on the line.
Hey, SoCal Slime, subscribe to that link right there, bro. That's my other channel. Most of my viewers are over there, bro. Sorry, Jack. Go ahead.
So, these two quarterbacks have got to be precise. And they got to have good games, bro. They got to have good games. They have no wiggle room to fuck up. Am I asking them to go out there and look like Joe Montana? Yeah, I am actually. But no, I'm not. But I'm asking them, if you're going to lead this Raiders team, you have to put yourself out in front, bro. To where it's like, this dude's coming out here, man. He's accurate on every one of his passes, right? He's got great pocket presence. He's got great awareness. He's driving
3%.
the ball down the field, and he's taking care of the Raiders on third down. Okay, and if it ain't there, he's throwing it away. We get on Getsy ass if the shit ain't right. Let's get on him. Let's not be the one getting on you. That's what I want to see from both these dudes, bro. And I don't want to see not a fucking interception, not a fucking fumble. I don't want to see none of that shit, bro. These dudes don't got wiggle room to fuck up. Am I being too harsh? I'm sorry. If I am, I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, dude, Antonio Pierce, your shit is on the line, bro. You finna put your shit on the line for two motherfuckers. Like, come on, man. You don't got the least that you know, the McDaniel shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody already looking like you shouldn't have got the shit. So you can't just sit back and let these motherfuckers be fucking up under the helm. So I'm saying that these two quarterbacks, they don't got no fucking wiggle room. They gotta perform.
Yeah, there will the margin of error is extremely thin for both of these quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? We've talked about this before, man. The Raiders have a set of weapons offensively that you're not really going to find anywhere else in the National Football League. You got arguably, you know, the best wide receiver in the NFL. You got a damn good wide receiver complimentary number 2 in Jacoby Myers. You got two tight ends that in college were some of the best to ever play tight end coming out of college. You know, obviously we're just basing this production off of, you know, college, right? But some with Mayer, we seen a little bit of Mayer last year. Mayer looked decent. You know, that play he had against the Jets where he out-jumped the defensive back and caught the touchdown from Aiden O'Connell. Like, he's really good, bro. And Bowers, I just think that's a given, bro. Like, I think Bowers is so good that the Raiders couldn't even fuck that pickup, dude. So, hey, SoCal Slime, man, week 1, you guys probably ain't even going to have your quarterback, man. You guys going to get another 60 burger put on your head, bro. SoCal Slime's a Charger fan.
Salute SoCal Slide, man. I see you at the stadium, bro. Pull up on us at SO5, man. We gonna be out there, man. Pull up on us.
I'll be there. I'll be at the game, Slime. I hope Herbert's there. I want to play you guys at full strength, but all I know, plantar fasciitis, and you know, we play in 4 weeks. If he plays in 4 weeks, man, you put him on the field with a bad foot, and you got Max Crosby and Kuntz and Christian Wilkins, like, you may get your quarterback hurt. So
I don't think it's smart to put him out there. You put your franchise quarterback out there.
Nope.
If Jim Harbaugh does that, we're gonna have to talk about it.
That's what I was thinking earlier, dude. Like, I know he wants to win, bro, but like, dude, you can't rush no plantar fasciitis, dude. Like, you can sit here and sugarcoat it however the fuck you want, dude. That shit is no joke. Like, that motherfucker. So he's gonna be. They said he was gonna be in a walking boot for 2 to 3 weeks, and then he was gonna resume playing like 2 weeks after that. That would make him ready for week 1. That means he'd be coming in week 1 fresh off plantar fasciitis, bro.
Hey, you know what, Ben? I'll give you an example that actually happened in the NFL within the last 20 years. That is literally a perfect example of what could happen. I know you guys remember a great quarterback by the name of RG3.
Dude, I already knew you was going to say that, bro. Yep.
That played for the Washington Redskins, right? Had a lot of
Shanahan, Mike Shanahan.
Had a lot of promise, y'all. And had a little knee injury during the game, running and it was a hell of a play, I might add. I think he ran in through it, hit his knee or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. All it was going to take was just a little time. It wasn't a big knee injury, nothing like that. It was just going to take a little time for him to come back. As Ben just stated, Mike Shanahan, under the pressure, rushed him back. RG3 was never the same. RG3 was of the likes of an Andrew Luck type of quarterback. These two dudes were 1A and 1B, right? His career was cut drastically off because he was rushed back. Because of the coach was under the pressure because he was a new coach. Now you fast forward to the same situation with the Chargers. We got a microscope now, a telescope now, some binoculars now on Jim Harbaugh. What you gonna do? He's got plantar It's not a good injury to play with. I say you hold him out to about week 4.
Yep.
Who am I? I'm not a doctor. But like Ben said, if that dude comes and he plays under center versus Max and company, he may be maxed out.
Yep. And it's not like he's playing week 1 against, a mediocre defensive line, because I ain't gonna lie, our defensive line's really good. He's not gonna play against defensive lines like ours a lot. But for him to have to open up the season week 1, and by doctors' records, that's going to be him barely coming off the injury, and you have to go against the Raiders D-line. No, I just don't. I think as a head coach, that would be very Mike Shanahan-ish, bro. The difference between that, though, is that I don't think he could make plantar fasciitis worse. He may hurt Herbert somewhere else. He could fuck his knee up or something like that in the process. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just by not being mobile enough to get away.
And he's going to be taking big hits, bro. He's going to be getting smashed. So, but to take it back to RG3, right?
Yeah.
I knew they were fucking him, no diddy, when they rushed him back from injury, bro, and put a knee brace on him and still kept running read option. Bro, he's got a fucking knee brace and you're running read option with Alfred Morris still, dude. Like, what the fuck? Why is your quarterback even running at all?
Yeah,
like, the fact he's even on the football field amazes me, dude. I've never seen a quarterback on the field with a knee brace running, dude. And that was it, dude. He pretty much had like a little bit of joint there, bro. And then he saw it was just bone on bone with his knee, boy. There was nothing else there. Because that's pretty much what happened to Todd Gurley, too, bro. His whole knee just deteriorated, bro.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them. And
yeah,
it wasn't
both
even
his
an
ACLs.
injury, neither. It was just some natural deterioration.
He wasn't born with any of them. He was born without ACLs. No real shit.
Bro, if I had beer in my mouth, I'd have spit that shit everywhere. He was born without ACLs. Todd Gurley don't have no ACLs, man. You full of shit.
Man, they took both them joints out, man.
Bro, I would have spit my fucking beer everywhere. That shit was
research that shit, somebody. See if that fool got his ACLs. I think they took both his shits out, bro.
I took both them bitches out. Like, man, I'm trying to play football forever. I don't have to worry about tearing my AC out, gang. Just take that whole motherfucker
off. I can have them shits. I'll put them back when I'm done.
Shits. Give them to the motherfucker down the road that needs an ACL surgery. Boy, tell him I got some brand new joints right here. Black market them hoes. 20,
man, he put them shits
back
on.
A piece for an ACL. And it still comes with the blood veins attached to it, boy.
Hey, he a Russian title, man. He should put them shits in the Hall of Fame. My ACLs, man. I'll put them shits in the Hall of Fame. Hang them shits up. Hey, that'll be hard, bro. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that shit's funny. So, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What if you had to pick one thing out of this entire preseason game that you think you're looking forward to, like the number one thing, what is it?
If I really had to be honest with you, it's the offense scoring by any means, whether it's the short passing game, big plays, ground and pound, play action. I want to see Luke Getsy become an orchestrator of something magnificent. So honestly, it's Luke Getsy and play calling and scoring efficiency. Not just, that was a great play, but Trey Turner got out. He didn't catch it because it was overthrown. Or, that would have been a great reverse if we missed the block. No, I want to see execution, scoring, and beautiful orchestration of the offense. That is number one for me.
So that's a good one. SoCal said he'll be running like the Tin Man. Boy, you gotta have that little oil can. Grease up his knees real quick.
Hell yeah. Hell no, you
Hey,
just
y'all
spray
killing
some
me,
WD-40 on that shit.
He said, bro, we ain't in the 1930s no more. You get some WD-40 in the can
Hell
now,
yeah, just spray
gang.
some WD on that shit,
And they
man.
got the long ass straw, bro, so you could drive next to him and just grasp this shit from hella far away.
Sniper straw and shit.
So what I'm mainly looking forward to is the Raiders. Are they gonna play like the Raiders I saw last year? You know, like, is that physical identity that the Raiders set last year, is that still going to be our identity? I know it's hard to tell that from a preseason game, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you can tell when motherfuckers is really out there playing and when they're not playing. So, you know, energy, you know what I'm saying, big hits defensively, you know what I'm saying? I know our offense is going to be a little bit of a struggle, but defensively, I want to see when our starters are in there, or whoever's in there, that we still have that same mindset that we had at the end of last year, dude. Like, we're gonna be a physical fucking football team. We're gonna smack shit. I just got to see that same team, because I'm a little concerned of that. You know, Pizzle talked about it before, like the candle going out, like that high that they're riding, right? That they were riding last year, the high with the fucking cigar smoking and all that shit. Like, when does that run out? You know, and I got to see that fire continue to burn inside these players. So I think the offense isn't going to really look the way it's going to, because fucking Devontae ain't out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I know Devontae's like, and I don't even know if can a bitch be in labor? Like, I don't mean to call this bitch a bitch, but is fucking can you be in labor for like a week? Because
yes,
his broad went into labor like a week ago, if not longer than that. And it's like, is this some kind of holdout joint, that something that we don't know about, and he's not at camp because of that, or because, bro, he needs to be getting some kind of continuity with these goddamn quarterbacks. These motherfuckers are bringing over a new offense that he's the only one that really even knows anything about.
But see, I get you on that. My thing is, I'm good as long as he plays another one of the two games or the next two games. You know, if he misses all three, then I'll be tripping, because that's the same shit that we went through last year. Then it took us 4 fucking weeks to figure out, oh shit, we should run the ball.
In the chat that it's possible. I feel like, bro, when my girl went in labor, dude, she had a baby within like 30 minutes. She got that motherfucker, just spit that motherfucker out. Bloop. Motherfucker was out of there. Yeah.
Hey, why you got an 8 News Now sign on your shit? Is that like some advertisement?
Where? Oh no, that's an Antonio Pierce video. The final game in Oakland, where he was going up to the fans and shit. But it was just a news.
My bad. I'm looking at it. I'm weird. Yeah,
No,
I'm looking too hard.
It's just a background. It's kind of hard to like see if I make our little joint smaller. Like see if I spread out, you can see Antonio Pierce like hyping up the crowd and shit.
Yeah.
Right there. That's what that is. That was the final game in Vegas last year.
Yeah. And what did you think about JJ McCarthy's comments, bro? Was it like just talking at the side of his mouth, or what?
I mean, he just called defense what it is, bro. Vanilla in the preseason. I think a lot of people are taking this shit out of proportion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, me too.
And I don't think he would want to talk slick, especially if he goes out there and he knows he's got Max Crosby on the other side of him. Now, he's a young player. I think I just think he was just telling it like it is, bro. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
I'm going to go out there and I'm going to see a vanilla defense. He didn't call our players vanilla. He just called it's going to be, you know, probably just motherfucker just rushing forward. It ain't going to be like no blitzes, nothing.
What if he said, man, I'm going to go out there, man, Jack Jones, that sorry motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, then he's getting killed.
I would love somebody to go at Jack Jones,
Raider. Appreciate you, gang. I don't know. I saw it, and he kind of smirked, but I don't know.
Can't-
I hope if the players take it as some disrespectful way, bro, he's gonna get smashed.
Hey.
Because in my honest opinion, bro, JJ McCarthy's not very good, bro. Like, not first round pick taken as high as he was taken good. Fuck no, dude.
Nah.
Fuck no, bro. If he pans out, you know, maybe they see something that other people didn't see. I don't know, bro. But I was never a fan of JJ McCarthy, anyways, bro. He was a product of Harbaugh. You feel me? So
Yeah, I don't think he's
Harbaugh's
starting
a
anyway.
quarterback whisperer, dude.
I don't think he's starting tomorrow anyway. That game anyway. Which you call it starting? Wilson?
Sam Darnold.
Darnold. Thank you, Darnold.
Yeah, right now they have Sam Darnold listed as their starting quarterback.
I mean, he's beaten us a few times, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think he beat us when he was with the Jets, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So I was gonna say,
Riders.
we were talking about the front four and shit earlier, right?
Yeah.
Here's about to post a link. It was like, what was it, like maybe our third podcast when we had Meet the Mets up there, the Giants fan, and he told us about Patrick Graham. And
Yeah.
remember when he told us, he said he likes Patrick Graham. This is right when we got Patrick Graham from the Giants. And the Giants had somewhat of a decent defense there. That's the link to the live stream right there. You guys want to go back and watch it. That was like one of the first ever. That was like what maybe the third ever episode of the show. But anyways, we had him on there and we asked him, like, what do we need for Patrick Graham to have a good defense? And he said, if you guys have a front four that can get after the quarterback without blitzing, and you have a middle linebacker that can run sideline to sideline, you're going to have a good defense. And what are we building? We're building a team that can get there with their front four, and we have Spillane who can run sideline to sideline. So he said to us on that live, and he was kind of right, because ever since, you know, they let Josh McDaniels walk, and Patrick Graham has been able to run the defense the way he's really wanted to run the defense, you know, we've been able to make it work. I mean, obviously, number one defense in terms of points allowed in the stretch under Antonio Pierce. We only allowed 15 points per game. And like I said, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. We held Kansas City at home on Christmas, a big game that Mahomes won to win. We held them to 14 points.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Like I said, man, I think Patrick Graham, he's gonna have our defense ready to go, dude. And like I said, I think the Antonio Pierce effect is the physical part of our defense now. Like, now we're not just schematically good, because I think Patrick Graham's defense makes us schematically good, but I think Antonio Pierce's addition makes us like so much more physical, bro. Like, we went from, you know, to just playing football to smacking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like the dude in front of you, bro, you just see him as like an enemy. Like, dead ass. Like, there's no more friendship. Like, none of we, bro. When you're on the football field, bro, you are my worst enemy, and I'm gonna fucking crush you. And that's the kind of brand of football that he's brought. You know, so, and it's funny that he brought that up when he said that ill intent, physicality, the violence, all that shit, right? And it's crazy, because that's really how the Raiders started playing once he took over, bro. Like, we're gonna come down here, we're gonna smack you, we're gonna come at you with ill intent, like that. That's exactly how we played, bro. And
does it seem like he kind of let? I know they stated it and all that, but just from your visual, does it seem like Patrick Graham just started calling the game like how he really wanted to call the game once Pierce became the coach? Because I mean, the defense wasn't that bad, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, that physicality came, and then like you said, I'm gonna let Patrick Graham take the leash off, send the dogs out. Do you think at that point Graham did anything different?
No, I don't. I said this yesterday. I just think that the Raiders just started playing with more of a physical side of them. I really don't think he changed much of anything, dude. like in terms of scheme or anything.
Right.
It seems like it's all the same. It's just that they're going out there and they're just playing a lot harder now, dude. Now they're playing like they actually have some fucking pride, bro. Like they want to. That's why I said the other day, like, it was cool, you know, to see some of these players getting mad about their ratings and shit, because that means they care. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I just think these guys, their passion and their love of the game went up so much higher, bro. Once Josh McDaniels' ass was out of there, dude. Like, they started actually enjoying playing football again. Like Devontae Adams even said, I mean, I know it's offense, but I'm pretty sure that's how the whole team felt. He said, like, motherfuckers was thinking it was a job, like, felt like it was a job. And I mean, they played their whole fucking life to not for it to feel like a job. They're supposed to go in there and have fun. Like, that's football's about. And they just said that shit ain't fun. And when you have a motherfucker sucking the fun out of football, dude, like, as soon as that shit gets taken away and motherfuckers start loving football, you're going to see all that shit that was working schematically all just go to another level just because how serious you take your craft. You want people in your building that want to be the best at what they do, and I think the Raiders have a few guys in there that are like that. Like, I want to be the best to ever do this type shit. And that kind of comes with, you know, having fun playing football. So I just think the guys are having fun again, dude, in all honesty. That's what it seems like.
Absolutely.
And that can help your team tremendously, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I said, don't nobody want to go out there and not want to go to work. Like, you feel me? Like, these guys, it's work for them, right? But they, not only are you not having fun, but you don't even want to go work with your boss, which would be their coach. Like, fuck, dude, I don't want to go see him tomorrow. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody had that job, bro. Like, man, fuck.
For sure.
I see this motherfucker tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And you stop giving a fuck, bro. Like, man, I don't even give a shit. I don't give a fuck. This dude, fuck, if I fuck something up and he gets in trouble, shit like that, like, you just don't care no more. You know, and you get rid of that shit, and you get a motherfucker in there that actually cares about people and shit and cares about you and shit. So, yeah, 3-time, I've definitely felt more passion about the Raiders, but I'm not gonna lie, Josh McDaniels kind of scarred me a little bit. Like, that Josh McDaniels shit, all that enthusiasm and shit. Appreciate you, D-Menace. All that enthusiasm and shit, bro, that I had during the Josh McDaniels era, that motherfucker broke me.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna last.
I'm just taking a wait and see approach, bro.
Yeah.
I'm taking a wait and see approach, man.
Raiders.
I wanna see the first, 4 games and see how we look before I get overly optimistic. You know what I mean? Because in my honest opinion, I think the defense is there to win us. I think our defense alone should maybe good enough to win us 7-8 games. You know, and if our offense is just somewhat competent, I think we could win 10 games and be a wild card. But I think you won't really be able to tell the identity of this team, at least for the first 4 weeks. You know, it's going to take a few weeks for these guys to truly know what their identity on offense and defense is going to be. If after 4 weeks, we're 3-1, 2-2, or something 2-2, but looking good, like maybe I start, get a little bit more excited. But if we in that bitch at like 1-3, I don't know, bro. I think you pump your brakes a little bit, dude.
Yeah,
because like I said, bro, as much as I want all this Antonio Pierce shit to work and shit, bro, I've seen this story before, bro. And I've gotten my hopes up, dude, and this motherfucking shit fall flat on your face, fired the next year, and we starting over again, bro.
We all been there before, man.
Like, god damn.
But nah, we good, bro. It's we got Saturday coming up. We're gonna take it one step at a time. And we fortunate enough to at least have a bona fide defense to look forward to. So it ain't all doom and gloom, man. So just keep your head up, bro. We on our way.
Hell yeah. All right, Jack. Well, fuck it. Let's get up out of here. We'll be live for the podcast tomorrow, guys. Make sure you guys pull up. Jack, Nutty Raider Nate, Pizzo, myself, and then we'll have Chris from Protect the Shield with us, man. You feel me?
No doubt about it.
Hopefully you guys all enjoyed the first edition of the Power Hour with Jack Bauer, man. It's brought to you by Tailgate Talk, where, man, we don't ban, we don't block. We talk our shit, we smoke our shit, we talk our talk, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. And until tomorrow night, you guys know what time it is. Go Raiders. Peace out, everybody.
Go Raiders,
Have
baby.
a great night, Jack Bauer.
Peace, bro. Good.
Uh-oh, it's picked off. Oh no. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Incredible. Chandler Jones and wins the game for the Raiders. Jacobs with running room right up the middle. Jacobs is on his way. The Raiders are going to win this game.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players.